So this is a story that Tristan is super excited not to talk about. Now, I haven't talked to him recently about this, but I just have a feeling that he's just up there on the moon, just going, thank goodness. So I feel like he just feels a sense of relief. And he doesn't know why, but he feels a sense of relief. So what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about the Paramount Sonic the Hedgehog live-action film. We've talked about this before. Apparently, Paramount is sitting back and they're going, you know what? This movie is so good. Or at the very least, is so gonna be ready. Don't you worry. It's gonna be ready. It's gonna be so ready that it's coming out a week earlier. That's right. It's coming out November 15th, 2019, which I frankly am shocked that it's even making that date. I know it's a hybrid between live action and CGI, but I'm just shocked that it's even making that date because of the fact that, remember, it is a little over a year because we are in September right now, but still, I don't know. I just feel like they would need a little bit longer. But no, it's going to be in November. And apparently instead of November 15th, it's going to be November 8th. I don't have any, looking here, I don't have any, any potential background on this. And what I mean by that is, you guys can tell me if you know of any movies that are coming out or were slated to come out November 15th and they were like, oh no, we have to go up against that, we should go a week earlier. That they think maybe that's why they're actually doing it. They're worried about a movie coming out. I don't know what movie would be coming out that weekend. It's definitely not, it's definitely not the next part of Infinity War. Is it Captain Marvel? Oh no, that one's coming out before Infinity War, so I don't know what would be coming out then. Maybe they're worried about, I don't know. I don't know what movie they would be worried about. Maybe a DC movie that I'm not thinking about. But there's clearly something that they're nervous about, and that's why they wanted to bring it a week earlier. Instead of the 15th on the 8th. Either way, I don't think it's going to change. Whatever they're thinking, whatever calculation they're making, like, oh, that's too close to the holidays because that's going to deter people. Maybe it's like, oh, but that's too close to Thanksgiving. And you know what happens when you have Sonic come out around Thanksgiving. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think regardless, you guys have heard my thoughts on this. If you haven't already, I think it's going to be an entertaining movie. Now, I'm not saying good, but it's going to be an entertaining film that's going to flop hard, which is super frustrating because I don't want a movie with Ben Schwartz, James Marsden, and Jim Carrey to tank. Because, damn it, it's gonna tank. And it's rough, especially because I love Jim Carrey. I like what I've seen of Ben Schwartz. I like what I've seen of James Marsden. And yet, it's going to collapse. We also have Jeff Fowler, who's making his directorial debut. And we have Tim Miller, who's director of Deadpool. And Toby Asher, who is the they're both executive producing. And with producer Neil Moritz, who apparently produced the Fast and the Furious franchise, which I think I must have made a joke about the fact that it's Sonic the Hedgehog going around at the speed of sound, got places to go, got to follow his rainbow with family. Frankly, if they have one line about family in this movie, I will freaking lose it. But either way, I just really feel bad because Fowler is hopefully his career isn't derailed from this. Hopefully Miller's isn't because he made Deadpool and that was hilarious. And Fast and the Furious, that's a huge franchise, so it's very interesting if, such a money-making franchise would then go to this. I worry about this movie. I really do, because I want to see it, but no way in hell am I going to see this in theaters. And I think a lot of people out there feel the same way. If you disagree, please comment down below. I really want to hear your take on this. I just think this is a movie that's built for Redbox, or built for a Netflix or a subscription model, and that's not a bad thing necessarily. I'm not saying it's going to be the worst video game movie adaptation ever. Believe me, there's a special place. That'd be funny though if it is. If this, oh my god, Sega will actually compete with Nintendo, not just with Super Mario Brothers in general, but now in the live action realm, we're just going to have Sega be like, oh, you thought you were going to be the worst live action movie? Mario? Well, don't you worry. We're coming in. Sonic is gonna race to the front. It's gonna be the Olympics, like the Sonic Mario, the Olympic Games for the Wii. It's gonna be just like that, but with their movie franchises. Oh God, that's actually what's gonna happen here. Oh no.